ho, ho! I hope Scott and Eric enjoy this gift set I brought for them. Ho, 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 ho! Shh.
Santa came! Oh, look! It says to Scott. It's mine. Oh wait, it says and Eric. Oh,
Hey. Well, let's open it up, Scott.
I'm rolling you about.
Oh my God!
I think I know what's inside. Let's take it to the table for further inspection.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to a special Christmas edition of the Backlash podcast. You can see here we have our gift from Santa. Let's open it up.
Ooh, there are some cards. It looks like decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, could this be the virtual holiday set?
I think you might be onto something. We better open them and find out.
Yeah.
Alright, and here's our first little deck box. We're going to open that up and see what's inside. Right.
Ooh.
Oh,
they haven't even announced
superstar, him. Drew McIntyre. Nice. Alrighty, what's he do? He is a 6 hand size, 1 superstar value. Once during each of your turns, when you have 5 plus cards in your hand, you may shuffle your hand into your arsenal, draw 4 cards, and your opponent puts 1 random card from his hand on the bottom of his arsenal and overturn 1. And your next maneuver played this turn is minus number of fortitude, where number is equal to the number of cards that you shuffled in to your arsenal.
Holy cow, that's gonna be pretty annoying.
Yeah. It sounds fun. It sounds pretty fun. Can be a little bit disruptive.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, what else do we got in here? His backstage card, the Chosen One. Throwback. Ignore the can only be played text on your pre-match cards with McMahon in the title. During any turn, when you successfully play a printed Fortitude 1 or printed Damage 1 card, choose one. Draw up to 1 card, or your opponent puts 1 card from his hand on the bottom of his arsenal. When you have 4 or less cards in hand, replace the Underwear 3-man band text with in your ringside on your International House of Hits. That is
all right. So
fun.
That's going to be really good with this is just the beginnings.
Yes.
If you pre or smacked it with them, you're drawing 2 for each one.
Yeah, and pokes and shakes and clutches.
Yeah. Revolution of the Mind.
Revolution of the Mind.
Too bad there wasn't a way to reduce damage. You just add clumsies into that.
Yeah.
Or quick reflexes.
Yeah.
And the one that goes with it.
Unexpected turn of the base.
There's a lot of options with him.
Yeah. Wow, okay. Neato. The next card. Ooh, the Sinister Scotsman, a pre-match card. Cannot be blanked. Your Fortitude rating is +1 for each non-Backlash printed D1 card in your ring. At the end of the pre-match phase, your opponent discards 1 random card, and you may put 1 card from your hand on top of your arsenal. If you do, search your arsenal for 1 non-unique Fortitude 1 card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle.
Holy cow.
Alright, so all of his 1 Fortitude cards give you 2 Fortitude. That's kind of neat. Which you need. I think he will need, because, when you're chipping away with 1 Fortitude, it doesn't add up very quickly.
But again, with this is the beginnings. He's a 1 value, but I don't care about underrated. I'm going to belt him up, and you're going to make up the difference real fast.
Yeah. All right, on to another card we have. Drew's Tilt-A-Whirl Backbreaker. As a maneuver, this card is minus 10 Fortitude. When played as a maneuver or setup card, or when played as a counter, can only be reversed by unique reversal cards, or cards that reverse a maneuver played after Irish Whip or after a setup card. As a reversal, this card is minus 5 damage. Reverse any maneuver played after a setup card.
It's a mid-match card, too.
25 Fortitude, 15 damage. So if your opponent's playing just as a beginning, you can Drew's Tilt-A-Whirl Backbreaker as a reversal.
But it's still not bad. I mean, it's a 15 for 15 unique mid-match grapple.
Yeah.
So, your biggest problem, your biggest worry is going to be, like Coach says, today's the day, because, they're not going to road to victory.
As long as you play a counter, it can only be reversed by unique reversal card, so you get around Coach anyways if he plays the counter.
Oh, true.
All right, a nice picture from this set. I Dream Broken Dreams. Drew reaching for the money in the bank. Can only be reversed by superstar specific reversals, so that's pretty much going through. It's a Fortitude 1, Damage 1 mid-match action. Put one random non-Backlash card in your ringside from your hand under this card. Once during each of your turns, you may exchange one card under this card for one card in your hand. Once during each of your opponent's turn, he can put one random card from his hand on the bottom of his arsenal, put one random under this card on the bottom of your arsenal, and then put the top card of your arsenal under this card. So basically, that's like a new play area where you can cycle and...
And you're getting it, I mean, almost immediately. Because they're not going to have... There are very little decks that have that early game superstar-specific reversals.
Yeah.
And it's another 1 damage mid-match action
for
him to back.
Alrighty. On to the arsenal. We have Drew's Double Knee Arm Breaker. 7 Fortitude, 11 damage. When played, your opponent discards one random card. When played, that's really strong. I've been seeing that with Charlotte with her chop. Search your arsenal for one maneuver with arm in the title and reveal it and put it in your hand and shuffle.
It's good maneuver.
Pretty good. I love the random discard. It's so disruptive.
Oh, especially like his ability to begin with.
Yeah. Alright, next card. Drew's Big Boot. It's a strike. 5 Fortitude, 1 damage. As a maneuver, -1 Fortitude and plus 7D.
Ooh.
So it becomes a 4 for 8. And when you have lower Fortitude, it cannot be reversed from hand by non-unique reversals. As a reversal, reverse any strike. Draw up to 1 card. Your opponent puts 1 card from his hand on the bottom of his arsenal and overturns 4. So even though it's doing only 1 damage, it is still making your opponent mill 4 cards. So that's pretty good. Again, 1 damage triggers the ability. Next card, the Chosen Clothesline. It is a 1 Fortitude, 9 damage, high risk with 1 stun value. Can only be played after a successfully played 3D or greater maneuver, or when you have lower Fortitude as a counter to a maneuver. So, first turn you play that Rebel in mind, you can go right into Chosen Clothesline, which is pretty awesome. Triggers the ability. I love it. And it's a high risk, unique, so it's pretty hard to stop. McIntyre's Armbar. It's a 1 Fortitude, 6 damage submission. When you have 5 lower Fortitude, and this card is -1 Fortitude, can only be reversed from Arsenal. During your turn, when this card's in your ringside, you may overturn 1 card and then shuffle this card into your arsenal. The card that keeps on giving. It's like a Christmas miracle. Alrighty, on to All Your Dreams Are Just Illusion. 12 Fortitude, 1 damage reversal, and it's an action as well. As an action, shuffle this card and up to 1 card from your ringside pile into your arsenal and draw up to 1 card. You cannot play this card for the rest of the turn, so you can't cycle it with Iron Wills and do fun stuff like that. As a reversal, this card is -6 Fortitude. Reverse any non-maneuver card. When successfully played, again, your opponent discards 1 random card. It's pretty disruptive. And when this card is in your ring, discard 1 less card to the chain trait. Nice, because
it's good. Protect 1D.
Because Drew's ability runs, you have to have 5 cards in hand, right? So
yeah.
A chain deck is going to hurt Drew a little bit if he's discarding for chain cards. So 1D hits the ability. I'm excited. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to be very disruptive, especially with even like the larger hand sizes deck. Like, no one's untouched with this guy.
Yeah. As long as he can keep his hand up. That's
why, like, even Premier SmackDown just looks more beneficial with him.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Alright,
Eric's gonna open another deck.
I'm gonna pick this one right here.
What's inside?
Oh, we got a red deck box. Oh, this is an interesting one.
Ooh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the best wrestler in the world. So this is a CM Punk remake. He is the only guy in this set that is not contracted with the company right now. So he's a 5 hand size, 5 superstar value. After all pre-match cards are played, before cards are drawn, search your arsenal for up to 5 non-RMS maneuvers with different titles and put them into your backstage area. During your turn, you may discard 1 card to play a maneuver from your backstage area as if from hand. When that card can only be reversed in its text, discard 1 random card instead. You can pack non-Revolution CM Punk cards.
Nice. So he gets a little bit of the older CM Punk cards. I like that he can search for uniques and doesn't have to discard for uniques. He only has to discard for the can only be reversed text.
So it's kind of the hinder, like German suplexes and all that. I'm excited for him. I like the face card.
Yeah,
it's really well designed. I'm looking. I like the ability because it really. I'm looking at this alone. It just opens up, your any play style you want. Really, you can random control with judos, clutch applies.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be randomly discarding for the clutch applies.
He's a little similar to the core. Like the core, you got to search for 4 maneuvers and put them in your backstage area, and then you could kind of access them whenever. So I built core about a year ago, and they were pretty fun. So that's neat. I'm excited for this guy.
All right, he's got a backstage area card. It's clobbering time. When packing this card, you can pack backed by Paul Heyman with the pre-match card that puts managed by Heyman in play. When you have lower fortitude and play a maneuver without reversed in its text from hand or ringside as a counter, your fortitude rating is considered +3. Your opponent is considered to have +2 old school psychology cards in his ring for your luck for luck is for losers. Once during each of your turns, you may discard 1 card and then shuffle up to 2 non-reversal maneuvers from your ringside into your arsenal.
Yeah, so that's your built-in JR style clobberin, playing off the it's clobberin time.
It's cool. You get to hide 2 cards. I think 3 cards under Luck is for Losers.
I think CM Punk gets an additional.
He's
one,
not
or he
CM
draws
Punk though.
card. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, it is the CM Punk logo. So if you are CM Punk.
That's right. Yeah, because he can pack that. It's cool. You get the +3 fortitude, so you could play RMS maneuvers. Especially with old Punk, you're building him shoot, so you're running like a shoot, kick, or hold. You could play turn 1.
That's true.
Or not turn 1, but at 0 fortitude with this. Neat little card. He gets another backstage area card, the Second City Saint. When you do not have a card with Heyman in the title in your ring or ringside, your CM Punk specific maneuvers and actions are -5 fortitude.
Love it.
When you successfully play a maneuver with shoot in the title or without reversed in the text, you may promo 2. During your opponent's turn, when you discard 2+ cards for his effects, drop 2 cards.
Oh, I don't think that's nice.
So that's like, if you're discarding for chain, you're getting your hand back up. I don't see a reason to run the Heyman cards. I don't think they're really potent enough.
No, and this is only for Best Wrestler in the World.
Yes,
it doesn't
that's
have
right.
the CM Punk logo.
I love it where you're playing shoot or any maneuvers without reversing the text promo 2. With this as well, though, there's a Paul Heyman card. Whenever you promo, you get a little bit of an effect. I can't remember what it is because I've never run the Heyman stuff myself.
But yeah, that card's really good.
All right, and he gets 1 card in his backstage area. It's a mid-match action, Cult of Personality, 10 fortitude action. When you do not have a card with Heyman in the title in your ring or ringside, this card is -5 fortitude. So right away, if you're with the backstage area card and this, you're getting this at 0 fortitude if Paul Heyman's not backing you. When playing this card, you may hide 2 backstage area cards without shenanigans in the title. If you do, your opponent cannot play reversals to this card. Put up to 2 cards from your ringside into your hand, and drop to 1 card for each CM Punk specific card moved to your hand. Then you choose 1. Reversals to your next non-run-in maneuver played this turn are -number fortitude. Reversals. So your opponent's reversals are +number fortitude, or your next maneuver played this turn is -number fortitude, where number is equal to twice the total number of cards removed from the game. Ew. So, I mean, if you have a way to manipulate the remove from game early on, so like
Give them high fives,
Yep.
throwback. Yeah.
So you can plunge them first turn and they can't respond, but you gotta hope they don't have that fortitude surge.
Yeah.
And the reduction of the cost on the maneuver, you're not limited to non-unique, it's only non-run-in.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play a unique and you're going to get around that reach, exceed your grasp.
Yeah.
A lot of options there. I mean, even you could drop it late game if you've been like tossing a lot, if they've been tossing a lot of volley this.
Yeah. True.
All right, to the arsenal, we have a strike multi-maneuver that's also a hybrid reversal. 10 fortitude, 6 damage with RMS. Cannot be packed by the new Nexus. As a maneuver, this card is -5 fortitude, and when played as a counter, can only be reversed by 2 D0 reversals. As a reversal, reverse any activated card effect or strike. I like it.
Wow, that's a pretty potent card.
Yes.
And it's RMS, so you're eating that 6.
Yeah, and he's not getting reduced off his backstage area. But as a maneuver, it's a 5 for 6.
Yeah.
Got Punk's Shoot Roundhouse Kick. It's a strike multi reversal special. 10 fortitude, 5 damage. As a maneuver, it is -3 fortitude and +3 damage, making it a 7 for 8. As a reversal, reverse any card with Bash, Precision, Shoot, or Technical in the title, which is going to touch, I think, just about every deck.
I was going to say 50% of the card pool, probably.
All right, next card we've got here is Punk's Springboard Lariat. It's just a maneuver. Strike high risk multi, 15 fortitude, 10 damage. Can only be played after a successfully played maneuver or as a counter. When played from hand, cannot be reversed from hand. So, I guess with this superstar, if you put it in your backstage area, you don't get the benefits.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to search for this card.
Yeah. But when played from hand, cannot be reversed from hand. That's really strong.
We've got Savage Flying Elbow Drop. It's a high risk multi, but it's a throwback. 25 fortitude, 15 damage, and it's shared with Bailey. So this is a Bailey card here. Cannot be packed by new Nexus. Can only be played after a successfully played 6D or greater maneuver or as a counter to a 5D plus card. When played after a successfully played maneuver or from the top rope, can only be used from Arsenal.
Wow. Yeah.
During your turn, when this card is in your hand, you may reveal it, shuffle it into your arsenal, and put up to 1 maneuver, remove from the game into your backstage area or ringside pile. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, another card you're not going to search for with his ability, but it's really good.
All right, we've got a multi-action here. 0 fortitude. It's called My Addiction is Wrestling. As an action, shuffle this card into your arsenal and put up to 1 non-hybrid maneuver in your ringside into your hand. When this card is overturned for a non-damage card effect, after the effect is resolved, you may shuffle all cards discarded and overturned for that effect into your arsenal. When that card had wrestling in the title, you may then draw 1 card. So it's like an old school wrestling match. This is what I feel this is made for.
Yeah.
But like either superstar, I don't think, like CM Punk or this guy, I don't think aren't playing maneuvers every turn.
Mm-hmm. But still, you have that option, right? Where you can play actions. Like, yes, old school wrestling match. Like, yeah, it's not a big drawback for a deck like this, but when you're forced to play a move every turn, it definitely changes the play style. So to have a card like this, he's not as forced to play a move every turn. He can play some of his actions. So.
And it doesn't end the turn, so it's not a reversal. However, you're recovering everything. So you're looking at like backfires, stratospheres, no way out. Like it's good workaround for all that. And it works on either turn. Mm-hmm. And we got his last card here. I love the picture. Your arms are just too short to box with God. It's a reversal 10 fortitude. Cannot be packed by new Nexus. Completely reverse any superstar specific maneuver or any of the rock specific card. Because the rocks in the background on this one. As an activated card effect, you remove this card from the game to reverse any maneuver with printed fortitude greater than his fortitude rating.
Nice.
That's good. It's another reason why. Oh no, actually, because reversals don't get the -5, but
it's like a reach exceeds your grasp.
Yeah,
it has a multi-purpose. Reverses any superstar specific maneuver, so any trademarks. Nice.
And it reach exceeds your grasp is a play. This title's a play on that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, so that is the best wrestler in the world. I like him.
Alrighty, I'll grab another deck here. Oh, it's a yellow deck box. What do we have here?
Oh.
Lots of people's favorites. We got Bailey.
It's Bailey!
She is a 6-for-2 NXT superstar. When your opponent's non-reversal D1 plus card is successful and damage has been applied, put up to one non-reversal maneuver or one setup card for your ringside pile into your hand. When you play from the top rope as a counter, it cannot be reversed.
Ooh,
Nice.
I like this.
Yeah. One thing you'll note, she's not a diva. She's just a female superstar. Alrighty, on to backstage area. Bailey's headband. During any turn, when you play a maneuver or NXT card, you may flip one other card in your ring face down and promo 2. When your opponent's non-reversal D1 plus card is successful and is not reversed from Arsenal, you may put one face down card from your ring under this card. Once during each of your turns, when you put one card under this card into your ring side, look at his hand, choose one card, and he puts the chosen card on the bottom of his arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. So if you get hit with a maneuver, or hit with a reversal, you can basically search and destroy next turn. That's pretty potent.
Well, it's including actions.
Yeah. Oh, non-reversal. So yeah, only maneuvers and actions. Okay, yeah.
So we'll put her up against our Drew McIntyre deck.
Yeah, yeah. Have fun with that. Let's see what your Just Beginnings do. All right. Probably my second favorite card of the set. Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man. An NXT pre-match object cannot be blanked or moved from your ring by your opponent. Your pre-match capacity is +2. During the pre-match phase, his effects cannot reduce your starting hand size or capacity, blank your NXT cards, or remove cards from your hand. Nice. And as an ace, during your turn, when you have lower fortitude or lower cards in hand, you may put 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your arsenal, draw up to 4, and then put this card into your ringside. Nice.
It's pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm. Another pre-match. Turn it up and give me some more. Cannot be blanked. When you use your ability to put a card in your hand, you may flip one face down card in your ring face up and instead choose any card. When you put a card under Bailey's headband, your next maneuver played is minus number fortitude, where number is twice the number of cards under that card. And when you have 5+ lower fortitude, it cannot be reversed from Backlash by non-superstar specific cards.
So it gets around reach, exceed your grasp.
Mm-hmm. These cards all interact with each other. It'll take a game or two to see how well they do interact. Oh, do you want a hug? Throwback. When your opponent has a face or fan favorite card in his ring, he cannot respond to this card.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah. Because everyone wants a hug. All the good guys hug. All players reveal their hands. Choose any number of cards in your hand and up to 3 cards in his hand. When you have greater fortitude, the cards are chosen randomly instead. All players shuffle the cards chosen into their arsenal and draw the same number of cards. He draws 2 less cards. When this card is unsuccessful, you may overturn 3 cards and then put up to 2 cards from your ringside into your hand. Nice. 8 fortitude.
It's good.
I like it.
It plays off of what Do You Want a Hug used to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But not nearly, not as good.
The Bailey to Belly Hugplex, Fortitude 30, Damage 20, Trademark Finisher. When played, this card is considered a high risk for From the Top Rope. When played after From the Top Rope, or a card with Hug in the title, can only be reversed from Backlash or Arsenal. That's pretty potent.
Yeah.
I love these can only be reversed from Arsenal.
Well, you were mentioning before with the Seth Rollins pedigree how much you loved it.
Yeah.
This set's just speaking to you right now.
Yeah. The Seth is you cannot be reversed from Arsenal, which is like a
Oh.
little more potent, but yeah. It's probably hitting, and you might get your 3 stun. Another card, Bailey's Flying, Back Elbow, 8 Fortitude, 10 damage. Multi-high risk, can only be played after a successfully played maneuver or as a counter. When this card is unsuccessful, you may put one card from your ringside under Bailey's headband. Nice. Pretty straightforward. Powerful, high risk. Played as a counter, so you don't need something to follow up. You can just huck it.
That's one thing I really enjoy about Virtual, where they introduced a lot of high risks as counters.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I was never a fan of high risks just because you had to play that move first.
Yeah.
And then if you can never get a move through, you have these dead cards in your hand.
And I was reading a little off topic, Keith's thread on TCO about how in Revolution, some of the superstars that require follow-ups for their abilities are the weaker superstars because it's so hard to get 2 cards going in a row. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome that you can just throw these awesome moves. The Bailey Kenrana, 20 Fortitude, 12 damage, high risk. Can only be played after successfully played maneuver or as a counter. Again, you can just play it as a counter. This card is minus number Fortitude, where number is equal to twice the number of cards under Bailey's headband and cannot be reversed. It cannot be reversed. Wow. Put up to number of cards from your ringside on the bottom of your arsenal.
Holy cow.
That's really good. A cannot be reversed card.
And twice the number under Bailey's headband.
Yeah.
So, you could almost play this at 0 Fortitude if you're having a real tough time.
I don't remember the criteria for getting Bailey's headband cards under there.
A non-reversal card of D1 or more.
And then not using your ability. So
yeah, that's true.
Know. It's gonna be a good card still because it's 12 Fortitude that cannot be reversed. But moving on, Bailey's Sliding Clothesline. Strike, high risk, 5 for 8, multi-unique. When you have 10 lower Fortitude, this card's minus 5. So again, as we're talking about, if you're getting beat up, here's the comeback. Ignore completely on your opponent's reversals and effects to this card. That's probably one of my least favorite lines in Raw Duo right now. Ignore completely on your cards. Especially after playing FBI on the weekend. Yeah. Where they're throwing cards that require 2 and 3 reversals every time. Alrighty, moving on. Bailey's Exploder Suplex. It's a grapple, reversal special, 10 Fortitude, 10 damage, 2 stun. As a maneuver, can only be reversed from Backlash or Arsenal. It's another one that's almost going through every time. As a reversal, reverse any strike, assault, or extreme. So if you're just playing classic, it reverses any strike. Shuffle up to 2 cards from your ringside into your arsenal.
It's a big theme with this set I'm finding so far, where there's a lot of reversal limitations for your opponent. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, because it's all specifics.
Yeah.
But I can see a lot of these guys and girl being played more frequently because of their specifics are difficult to stop.
Yeah. There ain't no stopping us now. Fortitude 0, action. As an action, insert your arsenal for 1 card with Plex in the title. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. It's also a reversal. Oh, it's a multi-action. Also, as a reversal, reverse any non-unique, non-maneuver card. And put 1 random card from your hand on the bottom of your arsenal. When successfully played, your next card played cannot be reversed. More irreversibles.
Yep.
Alright, Bailey is going to be a beast, I think.
And you're getting that irreversible text as an action or as a reversal.
Yeah, and especially with her search and destroy ability, like you can just rip the one sidewalk slam, not worry about anything else, and just play cards that can't be reversed. Ooh, she's gonna be interesting. And her last card, no surprise, I'm a Hugger. Reversal, Fortitude 0, damage 0. Reverse any maneuver.
Oh, I love it already.
Ooh, even trademarks. And your opponent may discard 2 reversal cards. If he does not, he discards 3 random cards.
Oh, I love it.
Wow. I know one of our buddies said he's going to build Bailey, but we might see diversity in the first tournament with V8. Bailey looks really good.
Yeah, she's really neat.
I'm really excited to check her out. Yeah. She looks really fun. NXT support. She's a female, can play those, revolutionizing the Divas division. Yeah, I'm excited for Bailey. Alrighty.
Because, I mean, you could play her with the setups from the tops and all that early stuff, or you could play her, you just keep getting those non-reversal maneuvers, like you can clutch applies.
Any specific that cannot be reversed.
Okay, you could turtle with her if you could build your hand up and sustain everything you keep picking up. That reminds me of Jamie Noble.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite one. One I've been looking forward to most.
Who is it? Who is it? Who
It's
is
the
it?
phenomenal AJ Styles. Alright, he's an 8-hand, 5 value. When your maneuver is unsuccessful, you may search your arsenal for one non-unique, non-hybrid maneuver with a different title than the reversed maneuver. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. When you do, you cannot continue your turn. Reversals to your superstar specific activated card effects do not end your turn, and you can pack high flying style.
Nice.
It's cool. I mean, you're never without, in theory, you're never without something to play. This combined with ban from ringside, because if they reverse your next maneuver,
Yeah,
you gets reversed.
do
You
that
just search
cycle with 2 cards. Yeah.
high flying style. So there's the new cruiserweight card, where you're getting the Japanese arm drags at 0 fortitude, high risks.
Yeah.
Work great with this, and yeah, I like it. He's got a backstage area card, the phenomenal one. Your pre-match capacity is +1 for each AJ style specific pre-match card in your ring, and your maneuvers with 1 printed stun value or +1 stun value. Once during any turn, you may discard 1 card to play a card from your ringside with kick or lash in the title, as if from hand or backlash. When the played card is unique, discard 1 random card instead. When you have lower fortitude and play a maneuver from ringside, reversals to it deal a maximum of 1 damage. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. You can play Backlash from ringside.
Yeah, I think that immediately, where it's like, you know, took it on the chin, discard the backlash.
Yeah.
They know it's sitting there. It's like, okay. It makes them second guess everything, and that's good psychological warfare. Kick. Well, with the lash, you're getting, I think, chain lashing and any card with splash in the title.
Yeah.
So the big splash in the corner, that chain high risk.
Chain lashing.
I'm sure he has Styles Clash.
Yeah.
And kick, Apchaki kick you're getting as a reversal.
Yeah.
And
just sits in the ringside. Your opponent's capped at 4 cards a turn.
Alright. He's got a pre-match card, the champ that runs the camp. Cannot be blanked. When this card is in your ring or ringside, your non-unique high-risk maneuvers are minus number fortitude, where number is the number of AJ style specific cards in your ring and ringside +1.
Wow.
So that works with that big splash in the corner. You're getting a reduced cost on that, and you can just play it every turn. During your turn, so activated card effect is during a turn when you have not played any cards. You may put this card into your ringside, and then when your next card played this turn is a high risk, you may ignore the can only be played text.
Nice.
I like it.
Again, it's like you don't have to play a card successfully to play a high risk.
And what I notice here, because I think it is CM Punk because of the other superstar, when your next card played, so I mean you could throw this the next turn. You ace it. You say your turn. You end your turn. You play nothing on their turn. You could just surprise them with a high risk. It's a little thing. I mean, it's not really productive, but it's observation. Another pre-match card. They don't want none. Cannot be blanked. Your opponent cannot respond to your springboard. So it has 2 activated card effects. First one, when you use your ability, you may put this card into your ringside and then search for 1 unique non-hybrid maneuver instead. The second activated card effect, once during each of your turns, you may reveal 1 AJ Styles specific maneuver from your hand or ringside. Put it and up to 1 non-reversal card from your ringside on the bottom of your arsenal, and then draw 1 card. This effect cannot be reversed. Whew.
Yeah, nice little cycle.
So, and then you're putting in that non-reversal card, presumably the maneuver you want to search for. If they reverse your maneuver, you're going to play after it. All right, so we have 2 mid-match cards. AJ's Phenomenal Combination is a mid-match strike multi.
Oh, 3 strikes.
It's an 11/11 with 1 stun, so it's going to get the extra stun off his card. This card requires 3 reversals to be reversed instead of 2, plus 1 mid-match. When this maneuver is unsuccessful and your opponent played only 1 reversal to respond to it, you may put it in your Backlash regardless of other effects.
Nice.
Oh, so watch those get the F outs, and once is enough because he's gonna.
Yeah, keep throwing it.
And we got a mid-match reversal 10 Fortitude. Ain't nobody breaking this redneck. Reverse any card with break in the title or any non-maneuver card. When this card is in your ring, you may ignore effects on your opponent's cards with psychology in the title. In the title that would prevent you from playing cards or cause you to discard a card. Or discard cards. I'm not the most familiar with Man of 1,000 Holds. This hurts it.
But even the ring psychology, or the face one.
Oh, old school psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Good around there. Fun stuff.
Alright, we've got the Styles Clash and Arsenal. It's a trademark finisher and a reversal. 40 for 25. When played from ringside, remove 4 cards in your Backlash from the game.
Good, there's a cost.
Yeah. As a maneuver, when you have 2 or more other trademark finishers in your ring, cannot be reversed from Arsenal.
There's a card.
Yeah, and there's a theme here. As a reversal, ignore any reversal restrictions from your opponent and reverse any card with Rana in the title.
Ooh, nice.
I don't think I'm going to be playing this as a reversal very often.
I don't think so either, but it's there as an option.
It's a nasty maneuver.
It's like the olden days when you just don't play offer handshake against William Regal because you'll run into Union Jack. So
chair shot against RVD.
Yeah, you don't play Ranas against AJ Styles at 40 Fortitude.
All right, Calf Crusher is a submission trademark finisher multi. 20 Fortitude, 15 damage. Can only be reversed by 2 D0 cards. Oh.
Break the hole!
Oh. That's a secret Winnipeg tech.
Yeah.
When your next card played this turn is a maintained hold, your opponent must discard 1 card in order to play reversals to it. That's a nice little touch.
Save your F-outs for the maintain, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. It's good. It's a trademark to go with Styles Clash.
Yeah.
Doesn't let you play it because you're at 35 if you're just going off the math on this. Well, I like it. It's going to be hard to reverse.
Yeah.
Another trademark finisher, the Phenomenal Forearm, is a high-risk trademark multi. 15 for 15 can only be played after a D5 or greater maneuver or as a counter to a 5D or greater card. Drop to 1 card or put 1 card from your ringside into your hand. When you have another trademark finisher in your ring, double those numbers.
Nice. And draw 2.
Phenomenal Dropkick is a high risk, 0 Fortitude, 8 damage. Can only be played after a successfully played card or as a counter. When played from hand, your opponent must discard 1 random card from his Backlash in order to play reversals to this card.
Nice, so that's a kick that he can use with his ability.
With a random discard attached to it, but it's easy to play as a counter or a successfully played card.
Yeah.
So I'm playing Roll Out of the Ring to pick this up rather than using the backstage area card.
Yeah, you think so? I don't know.
I don't like the random discard. Like, if you have he's got a good sized hand.
But it's a high risk, unique at 0 Fortitude.
Yeah, that's true.
That's potent. Yeah, we'll play test a game or 2 and see how it goes.
AJ's Pele Kick is a high risk reversal hybrid, 18 Fortitude, 11 damage. As maneuver, this card is minus 10 Fortitude, so it's 8 for 11 with kick in the title.
Nice.
Reverse any high risk or any card played after a setup. Straightforward. And his last card here is I Am Phenomenal. It's a 10 Fortitude reversal. Reverse any card.
Nice.
During your turn, when this card is removed from the game, you may remove 2 cards in your ringside from the game and shuffle this card into your arsenal. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Like, your opponent always has to think of this card.
Well, if you play it to reverse as a card, you're not going to get that bottom text anyways. So, you only get to use it once, which is kind of good. Unless you can somehow remove it from your ring. But...
Yeah, Blindside Tornado Strike.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh.
That, and honestly, I'd rather keep overturning this as a reversal.
That too, yeah. Yeah, reverse any card, that's true.
Like, just always have it there. That and Divine.
Yeah.
There's a way to manipulate it all.
Good luck.
This is my first superstar I think I'm going to build. I mean, I got to see what the other superstars do. But
I haven't even really read his cards because I knew that you were going to be all over AJ. I remember you popping for him when he came in at the Rumble.
Oh, yeah. And everyone's like, who's this guy?
Who's this guy? Alrighty, on to the classic WrestleMania tin.
Can't be a virtual deck if it's in that 10.
Oh, a new surprise superstar! The modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal! 7 for 1. Superstar ability. Once during each of your turns, you may remove one card in your ringside pile from the game and put one of your arsenal cards removed from the game into your arsenal. Oh, into your ringside. I knew I read that wrong. That didn't make sense.
So you're just swapping ringside for remove from game.
Yeah. This effect and the volley trait do not cause your heat cards to be removed from the game. Nice. And you're underrated, and drawing a blank are now Jinder Mahal specific. And your Jinder Mahal specific cards are heat. I'm going to try this setup now that we're halfway through. Leave the face card revealed.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. The Maharaja of Metal. Replace the played from hand text and played from hand or ringside on your drawing a blank.
Oh, I love that with the heat cards.
So you can play heat cards from ringside with drawing a blank. Nice. Get that protection. Your Camel Clutch and Full Nelson Slams are blank and heat. I'm having a tough time reading these cards. Holy. And when they are not throwback, they are also +3 damage. And when you have 10 plus lower fortitude, your ability is considered blank for your effects. More playoff, drawing a blank. The Maharaja's Protective Turban Case cannot be blanked. This card is also considered we're a 3-man band for your card effects. When your maneuver is unsuccessfully played, or your opponent's effects would move a non-backlash card from your ring or ringside pile, you may put it under this card instead. Nice. And your maneuvers with blank text are -1 fortitude and +1 D for each card under this card. So I'm almost hoping my opponent plays Thrust Knee Lift against me.
But you're not getting those cards back that are underneath this card.
No?
No, there's no way to play them. So it's like a remove from game.
It's like a remove from
That's
game.
really removed from game.
Yeah, but you got a nice little bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. I withdraw my exit comment. The Man Who Comes in Peace. 8 fortitude, backlash, reversal. Reverse any non-trademark finisher maneuver. Dropped 2 cards. When your next card plays a non-unique printed 60 or less maneuver, it can only be reversed from Arsenal. Nice. And during your turn, you may put this card under the Maharaja's Protective Turban Case after you've used it and abused it. Nice.
Yeah, it clears up a min-match slot.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's a good reversal.
Alrighty. First Arsenal card is Trademark Maharaja Full Nelson Slam. 25 fortitude, 12 damage. As a maneuver, when played from hand, this card's -15. Ooh, so it plays at 10. As a reversal, reverse any strike. When successfully played, your opponent discards 2 random cards. Pretty straightforward and awesome. Mahal's Knee Strike, 30 fortitude strike. Whoa, is that the most expensive strike in the game?
I can't think of anything else.
I think it might be up there. When played from hand, -15. When you have lower fortitude, this card is considered to be blank text for your effects. Nice, you can play with drawing a blank. And when you have greater fortitude, this card is multi, and non-superstar specific reversals deal no damage.
So I'm looking at this. All the specifics are heat. So I just thought of his min-match reversal. You can play from ringside.
Yeah.
If you need to.
And this has the 3MB logo on it, so it gives them a little bit of a boost. The Punjab Knee Drops. Chain, high risk. That's crazy. Can only be played after a successfully played maneuver. When played from hand, can also be played as a counter. Nice. Again, you can just throw that high risk. Your opponent discards 2 random cards. I think I'm packing You Missed Your Chance in every deck from now on. Between Bailey, AJ, and this card, like, you need that high risk protection at all times. Punjab Spinebuster. It is a volley card. 20 fortitude, 8 damage reversal as a maneuver. When played from hand, this card is -10, so it's a 10 for 8 when played from hand. As a reversal, when played from hand, reverse any grapple or submission. I like that they have that restriction, so you don't have an 8D card sitting in your ringside that can reverse anything. It's a volley card, so you can continually throw it. And since it's also a heat card, you can literally continually throw it
Yeah.
forever.
But at 20 fortitude for 8 damage.
Yeah, but still, you're putting the volley lock on them. And
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Don't hinder gender. Reversal special when played from hand. Reverse any non-superstar specific maneuver when played from ringside. Reverse any non-superstar specific non-maneuver. So, depending on what you might need it for or where it is, it has 2 different purposes. Neat little card. And another gender card with the Great Khali logo. Is an action, Fortitude 12, damage 3 when you are Jinder Mahal. This card cannot be reversed from hand. As an action, this card is -6, shuffle up to 4 from your ringside pile in your arsenal. As a reversal, reverse any non-unique maneuver. When successfully played, remove up to 3 cards in your hand from the game. Put the same number of cards removed from the game into your hand. So a nice cycle there. He looks fun. He looks neat.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to him. I was working on Dean Ambrose Heat. I can't wrap my head around Heat.
Yeah.
This one looks more appealing as a Heat deck. Because like that drawing the blank with those
With the
those
heat maneuvers?
multi
Yeah.
0 fortitude maneuvers
Spinning kicks
with that
and-
with that reversal text.
Yeah. Looks awesome.
All right, you want to set all these up like this on the table?
Sure.
And we'll do like a
Spread at the end?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, so we have 3 superstars left. I mean, those are our 2 unannounced guys, Drew McIntyre and Jinder. So what we have here is got the Good Brothers. We've got Gallows and Anderson. They're a tag team superstar. That's 6 hand size and 3 superstar value. When your opponent plays a maneuver, you may overturn 5 cards, and his maneuver loses any reversal restriction from card effects.
Nice.
So they won't lose them if they have their own reversal restriction, if I'm reading this right. From card effects. No, it would count themselves.
Yeah, I would say
Clutch? No, I'm going to overturn 5, nerd.
5, yeah. I don't know what I would do that for a clutch.
I'll wait for the apply.
Even clutch apply.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
really
know.
depends. And 5's expensive.
5 is expensive, but
I mean, a German suplex, I might be more inclined.
yeah, because they get the fortitude too, right? If you can stop the fortitude, yeah, that's a big.
When you have fewer cards in hand and lower fortitude, in your first card played on your turn as a maneuver, he can only play 1 reversal to it. You cannot pack any title belts except for the tag team title belts. That's cool. I'm playing multis in this guy.
Yeah.
These guys, I love Homecoming, so he can keep throwing those 5 for 5s.
Yeah.
They have a backstage area card, Omen in the Sky. Once during each of your turns, you may put 1 card from your hand under this card. Once during each of your turns, when you have fewer cards in hand, you may play a maneuver from under this card as if from hand. During your turn, you may hide this card, put any cards under this card into your hand and or ringside, and then put up to 2 maneuvers from your ringside into your hand.
Nice. I think this was the card that I was getting mixed up with Jinder's protective case, where you can kind of cycle them through. But this is a really good card. It's another area resource again, right? So.
Pre-match card, we came to conquer and divide. Cannot be blanked. After all pre-matches have been resolved, when you have fewer pre-match cards in your ring, you may have your opponent shuffle his hand into his arsenal and draw the same number of cards.
Like a little spinner belt.
As an activated card effect, you may put this card from your ring into your ring side and put 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your arsenal to reverse any activated card effect. When that effect was from a superstar specific card, overturn 2 cards. I like it.
The reason I like it so much is because I've slowly been dwindling down the number of don't try this at home unpacking, because things that have really good aces are hard to reverse as they are, or can't be reversed as they are. So that having built into your ring area, I like it.
And then, like, these guys are also getting classic teamwork. The 4 fortitude, 2 damage, min-match reversal that reverses an activated card effect.
Yeah, that too. Right? So there's another reason they don't really need to pack don't try.
And with these guys, too, I really like that because you want to play with a lower hand, looking at this. So you need to be really selective what's in there.
Yeah.
And you don't need to have Don't Try be one of those. Min-match reversal, more than what you bargained for. 10 Fortitude. Can only be played when your opponent has played a maneuver. He puts that maneuver into his hand or backlash if applicable, and it is considered not to be played. Choose up to 2 cards in his ring side. He puts the chosen cards into his hand. Then choose up to 1 card from your ring side and put it under Omen in the Sky. End his turn. It's cool. I mean, you're bulking up his hand. You're getting a card. You're getting a maneuver to play under Omen.
Yeah. And you get to choose the cards that he puts into his hand, so they can be cards that he can't
Divine
play.
Intervention.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel though, because their ability, you have to have fewer cards in hand and lower Fortitude.
Yeah. But it's a D0 unique reversal that versus any maneuver. So I'll take it.
Magic Killer's Arsenal trademark finisher and a reversal. 40 Fortitude, 20 damage. As maneuver, this card is minus 10 Fortitude, and when played after a successfully played maneuver, it cannot be reversed from hand or arsenal by non-unique cards.
Wow.
And it just straight up reverses a grapple.
Nice.
Going with the theme of limited opportunities for your opponent to reverse maneuvers.
Yeah.
We have the Rocket Kick. It's a strike multi. 5 Fortitude, 10 damage. It's minus 5 Fortitude when you have 5 more lower Fortitude. So it's a 0 for 10 that's going to be protected underneath your ability.
Mm-hmm.
When you overturn this card for your ability, you may put it into your hand or under Omen in the Sky instead. All right, so...
Yeah.
Gallows Pole. It's a grapple multi and reversal. 25 Fortitude, 10 damage. As a maneuver, it is minus 10 Fortitude and plus 10 damage. When your Fortitude rating is 35 or more, it's a trademark finisher instead. So it's a 15 for 20.
Multi-trademark, yeah.
As a reversal, reverse any non-maneuver card. When that card is superstar specific, overturn 3 cards. The Machine Gun Spinebuster, Scrapple multi again. Reversal, 20 Fortitude, 10 damage. As a maneuver, it's minus 15 Fortitude, so it's a 5 for 10 grapple multi. As a reversal, reverse any submission and overturn 2 cards. When successfully played, choose one. Put up to 1 card from your ring side into your hand, or put 1 card from your hand under Omen in the Sky. When successfully played as a maneuver, double those numbers. We've got the Boot of Doom. It's a strike grapple multi, but it's also an action multi hybrid card. 20 Fortitude, 15 damage. As a maneuver, shuffle up to number cards from your ring side into your arsenal, and your opponent overturns number cards. Where number is the number of maneuvers in your ring. As an action, this card is minus 15 Fortitude. Put this card and up to 2 cards from your ring side on the bottom of your arsenal, and put up to 1 non-hybrid maneuver from your ring side into your hand. When this card is in your ring, before each of your draw segments, he overturns 1 card.
Ooh, nice.
Nice little touch.
Like that. Yeah.
All right, we have No One Is Safe. It is multi-action at 0 Fortitude. You may play this card from under Omen in the Sky as if from hand. Shuffle this card up to 1 non-reversal card in your ring side and up to 1 non-reversal card removed from the game into your arsenal. Look at the top card of your arsenal and put that card either under Omen in the Sky, into your hand, or on the bottom of your arsenal.
Multi.
Yep. All right, we've got the Club Stands Together. This is a shared card with AJ Styles. 12 Fortitude. It's a multi-action run-in. It can only be reversed by 1 reversal card. When this card is in your ring and you play a non-chain maneuver as a counter, your opponent must remove the top 2 cards of their arsenal from the game to play a reversal from hand or backlash to it. Holy cow!
I love that card. Beautiful.
Oh,
it's a run-in though, so Hell in a Cell stops it, but no DQ makes it 9.
Man, I want to play some no DQ NWO with these guys or AJ Styles. Get it at 6 Fortitude.
Yeah.
And we got Beat Up by the Club. It's another shared card with AJ Styles. It's a run-in reversal. It's 3 fortitude, 3 damage. Versus any non-superstar specific maneuver, your opponent discards 1 random card and shuffle up to 2 cards from your ringside into your arsenal. When he has a John Cena specific card in his ring, you may add 1 to those numbers.
Beat up John Cena.
When you are a tag team, double those numbers. Holy cow.
Oh, nice.
You really want to be playing against a John Cena with these guys. During your turn, when this card is in your hand or ringside, you remove it from the game and draw 1 card.
So, if they do play Hell in a Cell and you're stuck, you can still remove it and do something.
That's good. A little underwhelming, I think, at first, and then some of these cards kept improving.
Yeah.
Not for me personally, but I mean, you're too reliant on being lower in fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you could run these guys with the multi-RMS cards, like Shoot Kicker holds.
Well, run them with, remember who pays your salary, like the Vince McMahon Allegiance card. You discard 2 cards and you're considered to have lower fortitude.
Oh.
So suddenly you have lower fortitude and less cards in hand.
Okay. That changes things a little bit.
Alrighty, let's see what's in the second last deck book. Oh, it's the Canadian girl, Natalia. 7 hand size, 2 superstar value. Notice that she is a diva. Once during each of your turns, you may discard 2 cards, and when your next card played this turn is a grapple or submission without reversed in the text, it's a multi. So kind of almost like Gallows Anderson, they can make multis a little more powerful. You can pack multi-maneuvers that are unique or chain and 3rd generation superstar. You cannot pack No Escape.
She has a shared card with Beth Phoenix. When it's a backstage area. When it's in your ring, you discard 1 card for your ability.
Oh.
There's also another card where I forget how it goes, but instead of the type on your hand, you choose any maneuver type instead.
Nice.
So yeah, she's gonna be nasty. Multi chains everywhere.
Natty by nature, backstage card. Your maneuvers are considered chain for your card effects. During your opponent's turn, discard 1 less card for the chain trait. When Pin Up Strong is in your backstage area, you discard for your ability. You may promo 2, so you kind of build your hand up at the expense of your arsenal. When Pin Up Strong is in your ring and you discard any number of cards for your effects of your opponent's reversals, draw that many cards. Wow.
Are your maneuvers considered chain for your ability? Like for card effects, where she can pack multi-maneuvers that are unique or chain. So does that mean she can pack
any unique card? No.
Oh no, she can pack any multi-unique anyways.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Exactly, yeah. It would have to be a legal play before the card comes in. Backed by Tyson Kidd, cannot be blanked. When you move cards from ringside with cards that are venues, Natalia specific, or have Heart Family in the text, the number of heat cards removed from the game is reduced by 1. Interesting. And when your maneuver is unsuccessful, you may search your arsenal for 1 card with the same title, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. When you do, you cannot play cards for the rest of the turn.
Santa told me about this one. It's when your non-unique maneuver is unsuccessful.
Oh, okay.
A big reason for that was Maneuver of Doom.
Yeah.
Because that with banned from ringside, you just keep
throwing it forever. So that's like a little mini AJ Styles ability.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's nothing else in there.
Nothing in the Backlash deck? Yeah. On to the arsenal.
Well, I mean, she already has 2 pre-match cards.
And the heart stuff.
Yeah.
Natalia's Sharpshooter, trademark finisher, 25 fortitude, 20 damage. Unique with 3 stun, and it's an ace. When played, this card is chain. When your next card played this turn is maintain hold, ignore the can only be played text. Ace, during your turn, when you have not played a card, you put this card from your ring or ringside into your hand, and then discard 3. Nice. So you can just pick it up like a little shoot headlock.
Mm-hmm.
A big shoot headlock. Sorry.
That you can make a multi.
Yeah. Natalia's Ab Stretch. Submission, chain, 8 fortitude, 8 damage. When you have 5 or lower fortitude, it's -8 fortitude. When you have 3 plus fewer cards in hand, can only be reversed by 2 reversal cards. Wow. That's really good. Reminds me of kind of Sergeant Slaughter's thing. They have to pitch 5 to reverse. If this becomes an 0 for 8, and they have to discard, or can only be reversed by 2 reversals, plus discard 2, that's expensive to reverse. Natalia's German Suplex, Grapple Chain, 4 Fortitude, 8 damage, just like throwback German. When played as a counter, can only be reversed by non-hybrid cards. Pretty straightforward, pretty awesome. Natalia's Discus Clothesline, Strike Multi, Fortitude 25, 10 damage. As a maneuver, this card's minus 10 Fortitude and Chain when played. When your Fortitude rating is 20 or more, this card is a strike and trademark finisher instead. As reversal, completely reverse any Chain, Heat, Multi, or Volley for 10 damage. Wow.
That's really good.
That's really good. The Pinup Stronghold Submission, 12 Fortitude, 12 damage. When played, choose one. This card's Multi, or this card is Chain. You may ignore the permanent trait on your Pinup Strong and move it from your ring to your backstage area. Interesting. Inspired by the Anvil, multi-action, 5 Fortitude. Choose one, draw up to 3, or search your arsenal for one superstar-specific maneuver, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. When this card is in your ring and you activate Trained in the Heart Family Dungeon, you may put one of your non-unique maneuvers removed from the game into your hand instead. Nice. More multis, more multis. The era of Pretty Little Diva is over. Multi 1 Fortitude action. Shared card with Beth Phoenix there. When your opponent plays a card with Diva or female in the text.
In the title.
Title
or text.
Title or text, yeah. You may search your arsenal for this card, put it in your ring, and shuffle. Oh, nice. You just put it in your ring. What's it do? When this card is in your ring, your multi-maneuvers and maneuvers without Diva or female in the text are minus 4 Fortitude and plus 2 damage. And when they are successfully played, draw up to 1 card. Wow.
Holy cow.
Natalia's just gonna cycle, right? Like you're promoing stuff, searching for stuff, drawing stuff.
This works off of any multi-maneuvers that males play because they cannot be packed by a female.
Yeah, as long as they have that text.
Yeah.
Some of the new multis don't. As we've had a few players run into and run multi-maneuvers with females because they forget that that's just...
She's going to be tough to deal with.
I wasn't interested in Natalia at first, but after reading those 10 cards, I am very interested in Natalia. Nice. She looks good.
Lastly?
Lashley?
No, not Lashley. We have our last superstar.
Oh, this guy.
It's Braun. He's a 12 card hand size.
Wow.
2 superstar value.
Oh, it's like Renee Dupree 1-up.
No, this is something else. Your opponent's effects cannot reduce or blank the damage of your maneuvers, and when he does not draw, he does not draw or search his arsenal for the effects of his non-superstar specific reversals.
Wow! So your opponent can't really do sustained damage. They can't draw off Revo. They can't search off Scotty Bash.
You can pack as big as strong as any 2 men, and you're considered to be Kane for it. You can also pack no cell maneuver. Follow the buzzards, and we're here. Ignore the when you are packing text on a revolution of the mind. You cannot pack face, heel, bash, or corner cards. So he could pack revolution with step aside, skate move,
break the wall, run ready, reach for the ropes.
No, he cannot pack reach for the ropes. He can't pack stranglehold.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But still, you get all those Fortitude 0 cards with the Revo of the Mind. It's going to be really good.
He's just a red wall.
You gotta figure out what the offense is, but
we'll see if his cards tell us what to do here. We've got the Black Sheep Mask. Your opponent's non-superstar specific non-maneuver cards do not count for his Fortitude.
Ooh.
No volley this, no revos, no elbows.
Wow, none of that counts as Fortitude.
No bash pre-match.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is just the beginning.
And he's a red wall, so good luck getting Fortitude against this guy. Wow.
Oh, and there's more. I almost forgot.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's not even the whole card.
It's like, okay, oh, we're good. When a non-unique maneuver has dealt 8 damage to you and it is not reversed, funny, you may hide this card, drop to 2 cards, and it is reversed. During his turn, he can overturn 10 cards. If he does, hide this card.
Okay, so that's not completely crippling. Like, it is crippling the decks, but they can overturn 10 and kind of get around it. But still, holy smokes.
He's got another backstage area card. The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It has Braun's logo, the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper.
Nice.
At the end of the pre-match phase, put up to 4 cards from your hand on the bottom of your arsenal and draw the same number of cards. So just when you thought he wasn't looking at enough cards in his deck,
he looks at 4 more.
When you successfully play a printed 8 damage or greater maneuver, you may hide this card and promo 4. Reveal any number of maneuver cards not chosen and put them on the bottom of your arsenal.
Nice.
Here's the one pre-match card included with this set. Cannot be blanked. It's Sister Abigail's Black Sheep with 2 stun value printed on it.
Ooh.
You do not discard for no-sell maneuver.
Right.
So, you know, it's not so bad with his big hand. But you know what? You know, that no-sell, that's going to hurt him a little bit. That's when you play a maneuver as a counter, it's minus number fortitude, where number is equal to the stun value in your ring. When you would win the game via the text of your non-unique cards, instead draw 2 cards.
Nice. That's kind of needed, because he can get like 4 fortitude in the pre-match.
So with this, you're playing German suplexes.
Yeah, it's 0 basically.
Is that could only be reverse from Arsenal?
Or Backlash deck. Yeah.
Is that okay? So they can reach exceed your grasp, but it goes back to your hand, and you're reversing their next card played.
You don't really care, yeah.
Oh. Woo. Got the Strowman Squeeze in Arsenal. It's a submission trademark finisher multi. 20 fortitude, 10 damage with RMS.
20 fortitude, 40 fortitude.
Oh. I haven't had enough coffee. When this card is successfully played and it is not completely reversed from Arsenal, you win the game via pinfall victory.
Nice. Squeeze!
It's neat. Nice little flavor.
Yeah, I like it. 10D, it's a good chance it could be successful.
The Strowman Slam is a 25 fortitude, 15 damage maneuver. When this card is reversed, drop to 2 cards.
Nice.
Strowman's Strong Strike to the chest. It's a strike, and it's also a reversal. 15 fortitude, 8 damage. As a maneuver, it's minus 5 fortitude. And when played as a counter, it is multi and can only be reversed by 2 reversal cards. As a maneuver, when played from hand, reverse any strike or grapple. When this card is unsuccessful, however, put up to 1 other card from your ringside into your hand.
Wow.
So they reverse it. It goes to my ringside. I'm going to pick up something to reverse what you just played against me. And you're not limited to a unique card. We got Braun's Baked Beal Toss. It's a grapple multi. It's also a reversal. 10 for 10. As a maneuver, when played as a counter to a unique reversal. Oh, when you play a unique reversal as a counter. It can be reversed from hand or backlash by non-unique cards. As a reversal, reverse any card played after a setup. Braun's Lariat is a strike reversal hybrid, 6 fortitude, 7 damage. As a maneuver, 0 fortitude and cannot be reversed by D1 or greater cards. So reversal, reverse any card that is not the first or second card played this turn.
I wonder if Braun will see that as a reversal very often.
I Am Stronger is a 9 fortitude action reversal hybrid. As an action, it's minus 4 fortitude, and when unsuccessful, your turn continues. Draw up to 3 cards, and your opponent discards 2 random cards. As a reversal, reverse any non-superstar specific card. When this card is in your ring, ignore non-unique and non-superstar specific in the text of your superstar specific reversals, and they are also minus 5 fortitude. got the abominable Strowman. Completely reverse any maneuver and draw up to 2 cards. It's 12 fortitude. When this card is in your ring, your opponent... when it's in your ring, your opponent successfully plays a superstar specific maneuver and damage is applied. You may shuffle this card into your arsenal.
Nice.
And his last card is shared with the Wyatt family. The new face of destruction is 25 fortitude, 5 damage. When played from hand, it is -5 damage and reverse any non-maneuver card or non-unique maneuver. When you're a bronze Strowman, it's minus number fortitude, where number is equal to the stun value in your ring area.
And it's one little stun value on there as a reversal.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
And it's the 5D gives you a little bit of fortitude, but
I mean, at that point, you don't need it. I mean, you want to hit that, the hug.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Scott. So, do you have any closing thoughts on our superstars here?
I'm just really excited to play with them all.
This will be good.
After reading through them and reviewing them, yeah, I'm stoked about all of them.
Yeah, this is exciting. I mean, everyone has something to offer. There isn't really a superstar with their support that is like overwhelming.
Yeah,
I think they all really stand
and a good
chance.
mix. Like there's a remake, a female, a diva, a tag team, some new superstars.
And yeah, everyone is on the active roster as of recording here, except for the CM Punk remake. I know Drew McIntyre's injured, but I mean they're all relevant to the WWE programming today.
Yeah.
And at least CM Punk's still active, at least in the UFC, so you see him on there.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see some updated face cards. I mean, a lot of these guys look like it's like their first year of activity.
Yeah.
Like the 3-man band stuff excluded, but like Drew McIntyre is, that chosen one gimmick where he was, handpicked. Good. Who are you building first?
I'm leaning towards Natty now.
Yeah, I'm still going with AJ, and probably the best wrestler in the world.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's first. I'm gonna shuffle them up and pick one. I think. Yep.
All right. Well, anything else?
Nope. That's it for this week.
All right. Thanks, guys. Well, that was quite the gift from Santa Claus, wasn't it, Scott?
Yeah, it sure was.
Well, everyone, have a Merry Christmas. Scott, send us away.
Until next time.